Just to get them on screen
Yep.
first time.
Hello, Lego fans. GDP Build here. This is the way.
Shazam!
So, how you been lately?
Ah.
Yeah,
You
I saw your.
know, what can I say that doesn't suck, right? I
I
mean,
know.
life
I know.
sucks, but
It does.
every day we're figuring it out, and
Yeah.
we've done great things. Me and my daughter.
Hmm.
It's been very tough for
Yeah.
sure. But just how much my life has changed in 6 weeks, dude. It's like,
Yeah.
and I'm not giggling because it's like, oh my god, it's better. It's like, oh my god,
No.
it's different.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm probably like 15 pounds smaller than the last
Hmm.
time you guys saw me on the screen. So I'm proud of that. I hit my goal.
Yeah.
Proud of that. It's just sad that 7 of those pounds disappeared on that very bad day
Yeah.
when I was trying to break my wife's sternum, trying to
Hmm.
do CPR.
Yeah.
But we're just taking it day by day, moving forward. I'm blessed, by the way.
Yeah.
Um, Family, friends, everyone, even my sponsor didn't leave me.
Yeah.
Considering I barely got to even work with them yet, and they're still holding out and waiting and been very patient.
Yeah.
And then there's some very special you know young ladies that have taken an interest in my life.
Yeah.
Some of it very flattering and some of it a little creepy. Um,
A little creepy.
bit of both, something, whatever. But no,
Oh, fair.
no, it is very, very weird to be in my position right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I went on Facebook the other day, and it's like, oh, one of the things it said, husband, this and this and this and this, and it's like, well, okay, maybe that's a little different now.
Yeah.
Let's switch it to widower or whatever. But when you do that, then it screws with her account. Hey,
Yeah.
Eileen, how you doing? I miss you, Eileen. I want to see you soon. I'm going to see if I can. You got to tell me what puzzles you got and which ones you don't, and then I'm going to bug my mom for the ones you don't have because she's built them or given up on them. Right? It's one or the other. And
Yeah.
if there's some that Eileen can make use of, I'd rather drive out to Etobicoke. She's plus I can show her my new car. She saw my old car. I can show her the
Yeah.
new car. But the ruby red beast, it's
It is
pretty.
a nice color. It's a nice color.
It's sad. I say this,
Yeah.
I love Toyota. Paint, the paint color schemes for all of them,
Yep.
muted, like boring. All of them are boring.
Yeah.
Well, I see the other manufacturers. Hey, Greg, Shazam, buddy.
Hey, Greg.
Been a while. Greg's been
Greg,
keeping in
Eileen,
touch
and
with me,
Tonyans.
actually. Greg
Yeah.
is
Oh,
one of
yeah.
the few people who keeps reaching out to me, and I appreciate that. So thank you.
Nice.
Envy, you're able to walk. You know what? My hip is brutal. But that's from work, not from
Yeah.
anything else. I've been walking crazy though. Like last week, almost 100,000 steps
Yeah.
on the High Park trip. Which, by the way, are flowers here were the cherry blossoms. What a
Hmm.
glorious day that was! The
Yeah. I
cool
saw
weather,
your
cool
post.
weather, not a cloud in the sky. So if you took a picture of the flowers and the trees, you saw
Yeah.
the blue background. Just incredible.
Nice.
And that lady, a very special lady, made it a very nice day. So
Hmm.
yeah, no, I feel like I'm 16 again, and I don't look it, so that's something. Put that. What's that say? Red what? I didn't catch that comment.
Red like my Corvette,
Oh
and
my
Eileen said
goodness.
her favorite color is red, which
Yeah,
is also
it's
my
it's a
favorite color.
metallic red. I think they call it ruby red pearl or something. I just call it ruby red Rav4,
Yeah.
and
Wow.
it was the color we intended for last year's car, the
Yeah.
2023. But
Yeah.
when Toyota kind of put the screws to me and that wasn't going to happen and all the shenanigans, like the first 2 weeks when wifey passed was just like,
Oh,
dude,
it's
like
terrible.
for all my
But
talk, and you've been in my
yeah,
channels, you've been on my streams, you know the stuff I've done, buy, sell, this, that, stupid
yeah,
episodes of where I'm just buying and showing off all this crap that I buy. And by the way, look, you know, I still got, I know, oh my God, Rick sold everything. No, Rick did not sell everything. There is still hundreds of shit to build.
oh yeah,
It's still going to get done. But the new reality is when I build something, I will most likely make it go away and sell it in short order now.
yeah,
The idea of putting stuff in storage, that is very quickly going to disappear. I'm not paying to live without my stuff. I'm not paying to do auction stuff anymore. I don't
yeah,
have, I have money, but I don't have the safety net I used to,
yeah.
where with her income, that was always twice mine. Like I could do anything I want. Well, I can't do that.
No,
All I got to do is work and I'm good for the rest of my life. That's all I got to do because I've already got a huge flow right now.
yeah,
So in that sense, we're safe again.
yeah.
But dude, the day of, I had $1,200. No, straight up,
Oh yeah.
straight up. That's as cash. That's what I
Yep.
had,
Yeah.
you know. And it's like, oh my God, what are we going to do? And depression sets in. You're in crisis mode. You're trying to figure out what to do stuff. You know what to
Yeah.
do. I'll tell everyone, not to bring everyone down, but just have those little discussions with your loved ones, your family, your friends, everyone. Not just the wills, because that's the easy garbage to do. You can get a will for $100, get it signed and notarized, and you're good. But
Yeah.
just have those discussions, man. Because
Oh, yeah.
even the little things like how to access accounts and stuff and how to do things, I didn't know how to do.
Mhm.
And when you're desperately trying to figure out how you might have to survive for a month or two, like I went back to work right away, not because I
Yeah.
had to, but because, well, mentally I had to,
Yeah.
because being here and just seeing everything, 35 years, dude. But I'm glad you put the invite out. I'm glad that
Oh
this is the
yeah.
first place. I didn't even come back on my own show. I come back on your show. I mean, well,
Hey,
you know what?
we're here
It
to
was a
help.
great idea. You know why it was a great idea?
Yeah. Why?
Because if I get too stupid or emotional, and I probably will, and don't mind me, because every
Yeah.
day I cry a little, and I lost
Oh
my
yeah.
man card, and I am humble as F now. It is
Oh, it's all
crazy.
good.
I am a different person now, man. But it turns out the chicks dig it too. So tough guy was okay, but softy Rick is definitely something else. So that's okay.
Uh, my family's been through it years ago when my dad passed, so
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. It wasn't easy for my mom either, so
When Dad passed, that was tough. Did the funeral thing, and hey, cried, whatever.
yeah.
Not a tear since, not a thing since. But
Yeah.
I was with wifey, on and off 35 years.
Yep.
High school sweetheart, the whole deal. So I
Yeah.
think she'd be proud of what we've done, and we've made changes here, me and my daughter,
Mhm.
and yeah, oh my God, our relationship was good before, but it's incredible now.
Yeah.
And before I was dad, and she's daughter.
Yeah.
We're not equal. We're never going to be equal, but we're coming a lot closer. Parity,
Oh yeah.
respect. There's still stuff that I have to do, and there's
Yep.
stuff she has to do, and that's how this works because I can't do everything, and she can't do everything. But the good news is that we're very well set up now. 6 weeks later, now we're set up.
Yeah.
Everything's in my name. I got my new car. She can go to school until she's Eileen's age. Well, no, and this is what we wanted. This is what Angela wanted, is to
Yeah.
make sure that no matter what happened, that she could have all the opportunities. Not that I didn't have. I went to college. My wife went to 2 colleges. But to
Oh
make
yeah.
sure that my daughter could go to university, finish university
Yeah.
of her own choices. and not be forced to work. She'll never have to work now.
Yeah.
So, do those things. Have those hard conversations. Put that RSP away. Do all those silly little things. That $50 a month or week or whatever. Good things can happen in bad times.
Oh, life can change like that.
And it did.
Mm-hmm.
But we're figuring it out.
Yep.
So, on to more happy news.
Well, I wouldn't say happy news, but my truck's running better now. So
It's actually running because I
Yes.
saw that it got towed.
yes,
And
the
my heart
starter.
sank, dude, because you just got it back.
Yes, the starter went again.
Oh, Jesus.
Thankfully, though, the starter was warranted,
Okay.
and the guy, my mechanic I called, he also owns tow trucks. So he sent out one of his tow trucks and he covered the cost of the tow truck. The other shop that put in the starter dropped off a new starter at the main shop I go to. And so I only had to pay $150 in labor fees to get the new starter put in. And
Oh,
this is
nice.
literally just after dropping $2,000 for 8 new tires.
Oh, man.
4 for my truck and 4 for my RV.
You know what's funny?
What?
Since 2001, right? Every
Yep.
new car that I ever had, 2001 Corolla, 2005 Corolla, 20 whatever Matrix, yeah, all the RAV4s. This is number 4, right? First one in my name now.
Yeah.
Never bought new tires. Never bought winter tires. Always run on the stock all seasons. Been very happy.
Mm-hmm.
But when my friends tell me about, well, they got their winters or they got their nice sporty tires and they tell me their costs, I go, what? I mean, I've helped my mom get used tires at Cookstown Auto here or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You get used garbage for $25, you put them on and they're good for a year and you pray,
Yeah.
and then for sure you better get yourself a plug kit because you're going to need that within 6 months.
Yeah.
By the way, everyone should have plug kits. Doesn't matter if they're new or old, get plug kits. It's a great way to get back up and running as long as it didn't go through your sidewall.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money. Wow.
And it's like this is the 5th time this year that truck has been towed, and I still don't have AMA,
Oh,
which helps lower the towing cost.
sure.
Yeah.
I was actually, because I was in such a desperation mode when I bought the car, the new one.
Yeah.
It's like I didn't ask any questions. Like CAA towing on us. Thank God it was all built in because I didn't have a clue. It's like, oh, what's this? Oh, this is your 5-year free towing, this and that, battery boost, whatever. It's like, well, thank God, because I'm such a stupid idiot. These are things I never had to think about. I never cared.
Yep.
If I had a problem, I called wifey, hey, but the cars never broke down, so it was never an issue. But I always do. That's what I would do. Hey, the car's busted, or yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So you still don't have a CAA or other service.
Nope.
How can you be a truck driver and do this, dude?
Well, because
I know your company that puts you in your truck.
Yeah.
I mean, I think to get your tractor towed is like $50,000 or something.
Let's see. This past winter, I got stuck on a cloverleaf exit ramp because it was too icy, and it cost them $2,000 to tow it up the rest of the way.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds amazing. Because I've heard some outrageous numbers.
Well,
you know what? Maybe it's here in Toronto that it gets stupid because, like, can you imagine when you block our ramps in Toronto?
Yeah.
And 10,000
but head of
people
safety
are behind
wasn't
you
too
honking
happy.
at you. I mean,
Yeah. But head of safety of my company wasn't too happy, so he was happy that it was okay, but he wasn't too happy that they had to spend $2,000.
Oh, they never are.
Yeah.
Sorry about drinking a Coke. I'll tell you the God honest truth.
That's fine.
If I spent 10 more minutes watching Fallout, I would have fallen asleep because, well, you can imagine I don't sleep very well now. Gigantic empty bed, all that kind of nonsense.
No, fair.
Yeah. But to be fair, the young lady I'm spending some time with, I actually got a couple nights sleep. So there's
Nice.
hope. There's hope.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh, and here, R Trooper Jules, I'm on StreamYard right
Watch the
now.
age joke.
Yep. I prefer the games. Hey, I love the games too. I also love that show. Like I've already finished it.
We're not finished yet, but
I won't.
wow, it is
I won't
so
spoil it.
good.
I
It
won't
is
spoil
so
it.
good.
I know.
And okay, and is Borderlands out yet? The movie or whatever it is?
I'm not too sure.
Because I actually thought that's what we were starting to watch because I know Kevin Hart is in Borderlands.
Oh, okay.
And I thought, well, I like Kevin Hart. So hey, there's an
Yeah.
instant reason. Not that Borderlands wouldn't be a reason for me to watch it, but
Yeah.
see, Fallout, and then oh my god, there was this game I played with the Big Daddy. And it was 3 or 4 of them, I think from the same studio. Shoot, watch this. My daughter will know. I mean, I played them all on Xbox, on the 360. Watch this. Tara, what's that game with Big Daddy?
It's Bioshock.
Bioshock.
Yeah.
Bioshock. Dude, that first one is so atmospheric. I used to play it on the projector screen. I wasn't even playing it on the TV. And the audio is such a beautiful game. And then the creepiness of the story. And that to me feels like elements of even Fallout, just the story elements. And yeah, there you go. Greg got it. Bioshock. I was going to build a Big Daddy.
Yeah.
Someone was going to send me a set, and that kind of went during my time off. But we'll see if we can fix that in the next few months, guys.
Yeah, today I finished recording the first episode for my second channel.
Oh, the building stuff. The
Yep.
Okay,
the
hobby crafts.
Woodshop garage.
Wood shops. Yep.
Yeah, built my mom a cup, like 2 raised flower gardens or flower boxes.
Oh, nice, dude.
They're like 3 foot by 6 foot by 2 feet high. They're massive, and yeah. What up, Brick Central Studios?
Red Dead Redemption series.
Oh, that.
See,
That'd be cool.
It's funny because my first time around with a lot of the open world games, and it's like, okay, this is neat. And then I was like, oh, this is kind of boring because you don't always know what to do.
Yeah.
But for some games, it's like, oh, this is great because you kind of do it the way you want to do it. And there's usually enough of a relaxed game mode to it that you could get away with stuff. And if you just like roaming and doing the odd stupid thing and killing something you shouldn't be killing, you can get away with it. And I mean, that's kind of like what I like about the new Diablo game. Like, it's not open world, but you can just do what you want to do when you want to do it. And there's not a lot of structure to it. Only if you want to progress, then you have to do some things. But otherwise, you could just grind all you want.
Yeah.
And that's what I think like Red Dead Redemption and a few other games are like. You can just grind all day and just play what you like to play.
Oh, yeah.
Brick Central, we're chatting about everything. Bricks and movies and TV and.
Yeah, right now I've just been playing. I don't really. I was just playing a bit of Grand Theft Auto 5 and Dead Island 2.
I haven't gone back to Diablo, but like I'm around level 60 and I really want to continue it.
Nice.
I think I'm in 3rd tier in that. So I am playing, one of the 2 harder levels now, but I haven't played it in the 5-6 weeks, but I will. It's just right now. You're not getting a good shot of my desk, and there's a reason for it because a lot of depressing paperwork is on it. And I honestly couldn't be bothered to clean it up for this, but I do still have my the last thing I was building, and this poor guy will get a leg soon. We'll finish him. And then some lucky guy will get it for probably 75% of what it is retail. And just because I'm not necessarily too keen. I still want to build. I love building. That's not going to stop. I'm very tempted to take down my cabinets as opposed to cycle stuff out and cycle new stuff in. I mean, I know I'll keep one up and put stuff in there, but one of the
Yeah.
things was going through the storage units, and it's like,
Mhm.
oh man, it's like it's great when stuff has value. Like Jazz made out so good. Like he bought a bunch of totes from me, and
Oh yeah. Nice.
like I basically sold the stuff at 50 cents or 60 cents on the dollar. He's laughing. So he's going to make a fortune, and that's great because I didn't want to bother him. That's
yeah.
he'd come down into the city. I go, here's a giant tote, and he
Mhm.
gave me a lot of money, which was not a bad thing, especially in the early days of this crisis. But
Yeah.
and that's when I realized, you know what, I'm fine on my own. I don't even need everything that was coming. It's like I'll take care of my own shit.
Yeah.
It was actually kind of nice to see that after all these years, that the Lego actually had some value. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? Like,
Oh
it's
yeah, I
great
know
to
what
have
you
the
mean.
hobby and buy too much of it and have all this ridiculousness behind me. I mean, there's stuff here I probably won't be able to sell because it's just that much harder to sell, but I'll still love building it.
Oh yeah. I mean, you should really see my basement. It's just Lego here in my office and Lego in my living room.
Well, I went to Toys R Us yesterday or the day before.
Yeah, yeah.
And just depressing. I mean, it's great to see some of the Star Wars sets that I hadn't bought, like the MIDI Falcon and a few others. I'm probably holding off on all that, but that UCS TIE fighter that's coming, well, that's got
Oh
me
yeah.
over it. I'm
Oh, I
sorry.
know
I
mine
cannot walk
too.
away from the hobby. I've got to do
Yeah.
it. Oh, what's Mandar? Oh, Mandar's selling though on that auction site. The excuse me. He does that once a week stream using that auction app,
Hmm.
right? Hey,
Hey
Dirge.
Dirge. Then yeah.
Oh,
You
Eileen,
didn't
no,
sell
I
my
haven't.
friend sets.
So the friends and the elves are Tara's, and I'm not selling that until she authorizes it. And the thing is, like, there's still missing pieces for those. I mean, the used sets, I sell them as 99% complete, no matter what, even if they are complete, just because I'm not chasing down one piece and I'm not going after if there's one broken part.
Yeah.
If, with the prices I was selling that stuff at, and I kind of put a halt on it because it's like, oh, all right, I was making a lot of money, and very clearly people knew they were getting a really good deal. And it's like, I'm going to slow down now. I don't need the money now. It's like, I can wait and maybe get more money for it, take more time. Because I was like, okay, well, let's pay 1,500 for this one tote.
Yeah.
Can you imagine taking a tote of Lego and say $1,500? And I was able to do that. So that was nice. And nice for them too, because they still got a sweet deal.
Yeah.
And I am the first one. If you really want the friends and elves, I'll even ask Tara when I get off the stream and just see what's going on. I don't think she'll part with it, but I know she has no interest in it. So we'll see what's going on.
Prices for the new sets are kind of ridiculous.
So I looked at the MIDI Falcon and it's like 129 Canadian, and I'm looking at it like, man, if that was $100 Canadian, I might have bought it yesterday. But it's
Yeah.
like I looked at it, go, even if I do want, because I have the original MIDI one from like 2010 or 2012, whatever it was, and it was
Yep.
nice. And this new one looks nice too. But it's like at 129 Canadian before tax, I'm either going to wait for my 20% off or a better discount. I'm not paying retail. I'm not paying day one prices.
Yeah.
Hey, Rich, are you going to get the Artemis space launch system? Okay, so he knows, he
My
remembers
roommate's
I
gonna get
buy
it.
all the NASA type stuff.
Yeah. Funny enough, so does my
I don't
roommate.
know. I don't know what the pricing's like, and I can't
Oh,
say that I'm going to guarantee buying it because clearly I have a lot of other priorities this year financially. But well, dude, I almost bought the newest Apple Watch like yesterday, like the Ultra, whatever, because this thing is 7 years old and the battery right now is 15%. It gets me to this time of night, and that's fine. But
Yep.
sometimes it's a little borderline, and then at 5 or 6 in the evening, it goes into that low power state, and it's like, oh, 7 years is a long time for an Apple device. It might be time to get the new toy.
Yeah. But my
But
roommate,
I want
he's
bigger.
definitely gonna be getting that Artemis set. That
It's a
Artemis
nice
space
set,
launch.
dude.
It is. It is.
And I saw the artwork too. There's a
Oh yeah.
galaxy pixel art kind of
Oh
thing.
yeah, the Milky Way galaxy. Yep.
But I didn't even build the Sith one yet, so I don't know if I want to waste time or money on um, the space one. It's like
Yeah.
there's so
Am
much
I?
great stuff out there.
Oh yeah. Am I the only one that wants the gift purchase for May the 4th? No,
What
you're
is?
not.
Hey,
I
I'm
do.
still out of the loop. What is the
It,
gift with purchase?
it's a battle droid battle pack. Like
Ooh,
it looks like the classic one, like when they were invading Naboo on the Phantom Menace.
see now I got mixed feelings because I sold Jazz half half the battle packs, basically all the built ones, right?
Yeah.
I think he scored those off me. That alone, he's smiling all the way to the bank. and that's fair.
Oh
That's fine.
yeah. Yeah.
But it's like because the what it really came down to was like I know I'm never going to rebuild them. I
Yeah.
barely got time to do what's behind me. So the idea that I'm going to rebuild something I've already built on my stream once,
Yeah. No.
not happening.
There you go. The
I,
fact that they
I
did
really
miss.
hate the gift with purchase gimmick though.
Yeah.
Someone who wants it gets screwed, and I
Oh
want
yeah.
everyone to get everything that they want.
Yeah.
I'm tickled when Lego screws us in such a way that it devalues some of the stuff because it smacks some of the flippers and collectors. Don't get me wrong, I'm one of those
Yep.
guys who've made plenty of money on it, but it's like I'm a builder first.
Mm-hmm.
And the idea, oh, we're gonna make it super hard or super limited to get. And meanwhile, I'm looking at a lot of gift purchases in this cabinet here, but in the end, whatever, just so the community can build what they want to build. Because there's nothing more frustrating than wanting something you can't get. My friends who are in Transformers, right?
Yep.
When there's five piece set where you got to get 5 robots to do whatever, and it's like a super nice build from Takara or Tomy or one of the other companies in Japan, and you can get 1 through 4 super easy, but someone makes it impossible to get the 5th one, so you can never get the set. I hate that. And it ruins
Yeah.
it for the hobby, and it ruins it for the collectors, and it ruins it for the people who really want it badly.
My backlog is so big now, it must be about 100 sets or more.
How is that possible? I remember when you were trying to cut back. How did you end up with such a big backlog, Eileen?
My backlog's only
Crazy.
eight like new sets.
I
I haven't
remember
even
when she was
counted
saying she
my
didn't
used
have many
sets.
sets and stuff, and I got nothing to build, and now she's got a backlog that doesn't rival mine, but it's like she really got to get on camera and start putting stuff in her background, you know.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
I remember when people used to accuse me. There was a time they accused me, "Oh, those boxes are empty." It's like, screw you. You know, what have I got? 1,500 videos of stuff. Why
Yeah,
would anyone doubt what's behind me
right.
is in these boxes? Like, are you kidding me? A
Is there a set
separatist.
for this set you want to be remade?
I can't come up with one off the top of my head, but the thing is, the Star Wars universe is so
Mm-hmm.
deep,
Yep.
both in movies,
Books,
books, comics. Like, I would
games.
love to see stuff from the comics. I remember I had most of the original Marvel comics run. I think it was 80s, issue 1 through like 109 or something before they gave it up.
Yeah,
And like you had Luke Skywalker's wife or girlfriend or something in that. You know what I mean? Like there are characters and concepts that they can, yeah, non-canon or whatever the garbage is. Like, who
yeah,
cares? We love that stuff. That stuff kept the universe going when Lucas wouldn't make more movies.
yeah,
All the pocket books, all those things that I would read, a lot of that's non-canon or legends. And it's like, that's the crap that kept it going before they came out with the second series of 3 movies and then the third series of 3 movies. It's like, that
yeah.
stuff. Give us all that. And
Yep.
hey, they've given us, you know, toys like the Lego. They've given us toys based on the video games.
Yeah.
So they're willing. We know that. Hey, Nate. Shazam.
And then according to Eileen's Rebrickable, her sets are up to 23,000 in value.
which is great.
Yep.
When and if you ever want to sell them, and you want to spend all the time in the world to get that value. Well, no,
Yep.
it's like, here's the thing. I'd offered a lot of the totes to a handful of people.
Yeah.
People I knew and a lot who I had bought from.
Yeah.
Jazz, Nussbaum, a few other locals.
Mm-hmm.
Guys with deep pockets who make money because I knew if I priced it right, they couldn't say no.
Mm-hmm.
Now, a lot of people looked at it and a lot of people pass on it for whatever financial reasons. That's great.
Yeah.
Those same totes are going to get sold. What's going to happen now is I will take time and I'll list it at 70 or 80% and it'll be collectors. And they'll still get a deal, of course, right?
Yeah.
But if someone wants to take those totes off me when I list the totes, it's like, you want to get a good deal, come forward with the money and you'll pay 50 or 60 cents on the dollar. You won't pay 70, 80, 90 cents on the dollar.
Yeah.
And I also won't ship. I can't be bothered. And I can't, and anyone buying from me won't be able to afford the insurance on some of these totes. Like, one tote I sold was $3,200.
Whew.
Home Depot tote. The red ones, the red lid?
Yep.
That size
Okay.
tote. So
Wow.
now you know. Yeah.
Wow.
So, and I won't say who bought that because that would be crass. Just because I also hope to sell them some more. But and he got a deal, right? Like he's smiling at that. And so now I was smiling because the best part was actually almost all those deals. I brought them to my storage units. They parked outside. I go upstairs. I come back down.
Yeah.
I was going to bring all that stuff home.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, then I realized why. It's not that they don't know where I live. Almost everyone I've dealt with, they already knew where I lived anyway. Because some of them have shipped crap to me. But it was like, this is great.
What's on your shirt there, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh,
I see the Stormtrooper.
It's nice that it fits again too. It's a Stormtrooper or whatever, and just
I'm pretty sure I have that same exact shirt.
Well, if you went to Walmart, then you probably do, because 99% of my gimmicks are Walmart shirts, and the other ones are 80s.
Or one at least
Walmart shirts and 80stees.com or whatever. That's where I get all my stuff.
Yeah,
but I tell you, Spencer's, and Toys R Us right now. Bucket loads of shirts if you're into gimmick shirts, but I'm sure my daughter would kill me because we're purging and getting rid of. You can't believe how much crap we had, and I mean we're all borderline hoarders, right? And it's nice that we call ourselves collectors. And me being the most organized, the whole bunch, because it's like nice shelves, nice boxes. You've seen what I do when I put stuff in totes, like primo, but. It is what it is. It's too much shit. Even in storage, it's too much shit. And it's like, we could do better. We could thin it out. And like, I got 2 drawers full of the gimmick shirts. And the truth is, how many of them do I really like? And even worse, how many still fit me? Because now that I've come back down here, ones that were XL, 2XL, and bigger, which I didn't mind wearing on screen because, you're comfortable shirt, you're building, who cares? I wouldn't wear it out because it would look like a flag in the wind now. Yeah. But,
so should I open up a box or two?
Please, yeah. We've held them at bay for 35 minutes. I think.
Which one should I do? I got like 4 boxes right here. Plus,
you gotta go smallest to biggest, dude.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no, it's the only way.
Special items leaving.
It's the only way to do new bricks. You gotta go smallest to biggest. You gotta hold off on the or value wise. It's either size or value.
True. So this one, I got all these just from Amazon.
I should I said this episode not sponsored by Coca-Cola. Although they could sponsor JDP builds. Please contact.
It would be nice. I need to get a lot smaller than the box I thought, but got myself one of the minifigure packs.
Oh, nice. So is that 6 or 12?
That's 12.
12
packs.
Nice.
That's what it says. Wait, no. I'm hoping it. No, it's 6. Sorry.
I haven't bought a box
in
forever because I would just buy from the Hamilton Lego Queen, Diane Smetana. Look at that. I'm giving her props here. I haven't bought any in 2 years, though. So
just a 6-pack.
Nice.
So that's some shorts right there for me. How's this one open?
I don't even know what series are coming out. That's how out of the loop I am.
Well, there's like
what's
a
what's
space
the next theme? I don't even know.
space series.
Really?
A space, yeah, space theme series.
So man, see, Lego's just going all out on that space thing.
Yep. Come on. Why are these
Eileen's
boxes
saying
always
she
give me
needs a
trouble?
storage unit, but it's like, Eileen, you're also gonna have to drive to it because you don't have one close to you. I know. I know where most of them are in the city. But you can, if you're willing to move stuff around, you can actually have storage units free for a quarter of the year because most of them will have a deal for 1 month. Ooh, yes. So
This one's for me.
succulents.
Yep, succulents.
Yeah, great stuff.
The succulents.
So if he didn't end up building it, so I don't know what's going to happen now. Do I keep it? Do I build it? I don't know. That's going to be a tough call. Those are good. That's going to be my hardest decisions this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Tara's already said no. Ryan, dude, Shazam, the Brick Maniac. You need to come on, brother.
Yep.
You need to come on. Ryan and Eileen are probably two of my oldest, most loyal subs and fans. And Ryan was actually very pivotal in actually helping me develop what you see.
Oh yeah.
Because he would come and hang when I was doing the 8-hour streams, starting at like whatever time at night. And then he'd go, "Oh my God, you're still on." And when the sun's coming up, right? When I'm building these training tanks and stuff. And that's when I wasn't even putting my face on the camera. It was just my voice.
Yeah.
And then one face. And then what became later 4-camera Rick.
Yeah.
Ryan helped me a lot in those early days. And he was very patient because, dude, the growing, like you were having some growing pains tonight trying to figure out this and that. And then I come on and, hey, what kind of expert am I? Headset not working, microphone not working, not even plugged in. It's like, I still don't have this stuff down. And I've been doing this since 2010 or 2012.
Yeah.
So, Eileen, you know what's funny? I am really inspired to come back this summer with a 24-hour stream with the t-shirt every hour. And then maybe burn the t-shirt on screen because it would be a great way to weed out the old shirts. But I won't take one off on screen this time, though, if I do. That was a little disturbing for some people. As slim as I am right now. But I'm thinking about it. I am. I'm giving real thought to doing a 24-hour stream. And then, have a bunch of you guys come on for half an hour, whenever. It'd be like Jerry Lewis Telethon all over again. And I was able to bring some Lego Masters. Like I had 2 or 3 of them on, including Moto. Katamoto.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Dude, he turned it into a 25-hour stream. Seriously. We were done at 20. We went 24 hours and 7 minutes, and we were going to cut it. And then we went to the green room, and he stayed on with our last 6, and then very quickly became last 3. And then I wasn't even the last one on my own show. And he stayed, and he was just such a great guy as a Lego master. Like, what a great person. He came on in the beginning of my 24-hour stream. He come on during the last hour. Super entertaining because the guy is a true master. He's an artist. He's not just a silly builder. Let's build a silly boat like some of those episodes of Lego Masters, which I can't stand. You're a big Lego guy. You got a YouTube channel. Sure. I can't stand Lego Masters. I'm sorry.
I haven't even watched it, so.
You're not missing a lot.
Yeah.
Not. And the fact that Duck Builds was the most recent winner shocked me.
Yeah.
Especially since they spanked him for showing stuff he wasn't supposed to show.
Uh-oh.
Well, no, that was before.
Yeah,
I remember time delay in recording, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he made an honest mistake. And to be fair, it was Lego's mistake, not his. They should have been more clear on what he could and couldn't show people.
Yeah.
That they were sending him for free.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to see something else. What else you got?
Okay.
Succulents is amazing.
This one's going to go in my kitchen.
But botanicals, I mean, they're amazing. Okay, here's the thing.
Yep.
When you put stuff in the kitchen, do you fry a lot of food
No,
or pan fry even? Because here's the
a little
thing
bit,
people
but
forget: when you fry stuff, the oils go into the air
oh yeah,
and they get all over the Lego, and they're brutal, man. Like you can clean it absolutely,
true.
but that's what you're going to be doing once or twice a year, depending on how long you leave it in there. Yeah,
I could get it like a little display thing that goes around it to try and protect it.
you could if you cared enough. A lot of people say, "Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever, have fun with it." My
Oh
wife's
yeah,
flowers are in there now. The ones that she built,
Yep.
half of them are still on her old workstation. That's minus the computer. Now it's a half chopped kitchen table because I cut it in half during COVID.
let's move the big one out of the way for a second here. So this one I'm really happy with that I got it. Yay! They put it a box inside of a box inside of a box.
Ooh.
Amazon could at least taken it out.
Bought Nathan the new Star Wars Battle Pack this weekend. Oh, hey, Ryan, you're on speaking terms with the boy again, are you? I shouldn't go laugh, but I would love to hear an update privately if you got the time. Oh, you finally got it. So that's such.
Yes, I
I
finally
was
got
so
one.
happy to buy that. So I now have the original. I have
Yeah.
the two little ones, original, and then I have that set. And it's like that's gonna be so weird when I eventually build them out because I don't know
Yeah.
how I should do it. Should I build them back to back and compare them? I don't know. Like I know everyone else has compared them.
Yeah. Well, that's what I want to do is I want to compare them, but I don't have the original. But I do have the original of the Phantom 2. So
Oh, dude, and you won't get the original. It is tough. It is so expensive. The
I know.
figures
I
are
even tried just parting it out.
it's just the figures that are going to kill you, really.
Oh, the figure, yeah, definitely.
So the original set when I ordered that was still to this day one of the best deals I ever got online.
Yeah.
So Bricklink, I ordered it from either Australia or New Zealand. Now,
Yep.
usually your first thought is shipping will be brutal and it's going to take forever.
Yeah.
Guess what? There's such a small market that the few people who sell Lego there have a hard time selling it. Okay.
Really?
So they price it better. So when I ordered the new sealed, the original Ghost,
Yep.
I got it new, shipped after shipping, import duties, that whatever it is they call it, all their expenses, less than used local Canada or the States.
Really?
And it came in a week and a half.
Really?
It was fast. It was to this day still one of the best deals I ever got.
Wow.
Yeah. So and actually after that, it made me open up my mind to Bricklink from other countries is actually not bad. Because ordering from Canada States, hey, I got the Bricklink group for Canada. Love these people, right? But between Canada Post costs and everything else in this country, dude, I order so much from Hungary, Australia. Like over the years, I just wised up. Like, I don't have country loyalty. I have dollar loyalty.
Yeah.
What's it going to cost me? I'm sorry, it's an expensive hobby.
It is an expensive hobby.
And I don't want to buy copycats. So if I'm going to buy real Lego for my Lego needs, then I got to buy from outside of Canada more times than not, which is sad.
Ready for this? The last Lego box?
Mm-hmm. Bring it. That's a big one too. That's a big
It is.
Oh. Let's see. Dude, that boat is so cool.
I know. The thing I love the most about this boat, though, I'm going to clean that up later. The Orca. That's the only thing I love the most about this.
Well, you got the dinosaurs and stuff. Right? So do you like collecting the animals? Like, is that a big deal?
Pretty much.
I know, like, you have a zoo too, right? Did you build it?
Yeah, I got I got all the entire collection of the animal rescue sets that they came out with for the city sets years ago. The wildlife rescue. I saw that and it's like, oh, cool, the elephants. So it's like I had to have all of them.
Nice.
Yeah, and
Nice.
it's just like the Orca. Orca, what I got the other exploration boat that I have to do
Yeah.
for a video for, and then I was gonna compare the two, and it's like I was gonna get the boat anyway, but then I saw I have the Orca, and it's like I have to have it. I have to absolutely have it.
This is gonna be a dumb question. That doesn't float, right?
The boats?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
This one floats?
Probably.
No, really?
Bro, I'm gonna be.
I know
once
a lot of the Lego sets they got the full hull so it will float. I
my
remember
other one
back in the days
floats.
when some of them were even weighted so they would stay upright. But so Eileen's asking, did you get any Friends Rescue sets?
Oh no, I didn't get the Friends rescues, just the city ones. See this boat. I've tested this boat out, and it floats.
Really? But that's
Yeah.
got the huge mono hull or whatever, right?
Yeah, it's got the huge hole. Yeah,
Yeah.
but it still floats. So I'm hoping that one floats. But no, I did not get any of the Friends rescue, just the city rescue.
And the only Friends sets I've intentionally bought for myself is the space shuttle and these space themed ones, just because
Yeah.
they got me. They know if they put the space logo with the planet and the red rocket, they got me. I'm such a
Oh, even says boat floats on the box.
Oh,
Eileen
right
pointed
there.
it out.
Okay.
Eileen
Yep.
pointed it out.
Why are we supposed to know English here? This is Canada. What's that all about?
Yeah.
My daughter was doing that the other day to me, speaking in bad Canadian. Like,
Huh? Oh yeah, eh?
Like
The more time we go there, eh?
hey. It could
Well,
be
it could be
Irish.
Irish.
Sure.
So one of
On my next stream, I got some stories to tell about my family origins that I just found out. The stuff you find out when people pass is incredible, and I found out shit about my mom and my family that blew my mind. Oh my goodness! But I gotta hold that.
oh, fair. One other thing, like when I was on my way over to my mom's to drop off those flower boxes I made,
Yeah.
some guy on a crotch rocket motorcycle whizzing down Highway 16 and went between cars.
I hate when they
Like,
split lines. It's like,
Yeah, there's like
and it makes me
like,
so nervous now. Like, please don't scratch my car. I normally
Yeah.
not like that, but it's like right now, just please don't scratch my car. Let me have it a month before that happens. Because that's the other running joke, right?
Yeah.
The last 4 cars have all had hits sooner or later. Wifey had scratched one, hit someone. She was hit twice. I was hit once in the rear end on the different cars. And usually within 2 months. That's the worst part. It's usually within 2 months. But
First week of buying my Ram 1500, someone door dinged my driver door.
Oh man.
First week.
Thought about putting film on it, but I'm not gonna waste that. I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah. Yeah. So you want to see the special item or wait a few more minutes?
Oh well, because you didn't even give me a hint, I want to see it. I mean,
Well, here.
I'm not a very patient.
Okay, here's a couple hints. My sister brought it up from Florida.
All right, so we got alligator skin boots done.
Nope.
Gator skin boots.
And well, let's
Crawfish.
see if you can...
Nope. Bucket of crawfish.
It's Star Wars related.
Star Wars related. Ooh.
Uh-huh.
You got a lightsaber? Ah, no way. Oh no. Is this the first
I have a
one?
lightsaber.
Is this the first one?
This is my first lightsaber, yes.
Uh-oh. You're in trouble, dude. I don't know anyone who's bought one, whether it was Master replicas or any of the new ones, or even Star Wars Theory. He's got them now.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone who buys one and sticks to one. You now have a new collection, sir. You just don't know it yet.
I know.
And this is what, maces?
Huh?
Is that a mace? Oh, it changes color.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Push a button, it's straight from Galaxy's Edge.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah. And yeah, I plan on doing like a road trip through the states one of these days with my RV. And yeah, I'm gonna
If
be
you do it next year, we'll talk. I
yeah,
can't. I won't travel this year. The anxiety. I can't actually drive off of my roots right now. I'm not there
yeah,
yet mentally. Um, I'm lucky I can drive at all. Tell you the truth, I'm kind of a basket case. I,
yeah,
I think everyone's trying to make me join my wife. Like it's scary. Like it's bad. Well, one of my friends, like today at work, and
mm-hmm.
got hauled off in an ambulance on my break.
Ooh,
Dude, I'm in the car eating, and I'm
yeah,
being with it was either my daughter or my lady friend, and
mm-hmm.
I go, oh my god, my boss is outside. He's never out in the front, and I yell out, "What's going on? Is this first?" Because you can see he's frantic, right? Is this
Yeah,
first aid situation? He goes, yeah. I go, are they stable? He goes, yeah. I go, do you guys need me? He goes, nope. And it's like, okay. Technically, I'm expired, right? My sleep
yeah,
expired, but you know your shit forever. I mean, that's why you do it. But we still got a number of first aiders in there, and they took care of them. But it's
yeah,
when you're even when someone's stable and you're waiting for an ambulance, that's an eternity.
mm-hmm.
But I would, so there's a tentative plan to take an RV to the coast to do stuff with
Yep,
ashes and whatever. But I tell you, next year I'd be half interested, for sure.
yeah.
But where in the states would you be wanting to go?
I've had the want. I've always wanted to like go down like Seattle, San Francisco, LA,
Now,
Las
see,
Vegas.
now here's where that's cool for me. See, I could
Yeah,
come out your way. We bump across Ryan.
yeah.
We either grab Ryan or we bum a night on his couch, then
Yeah,
go to BC, down to Seattle. There's some potential there.
yeah,
I will get back into road tripping. I'm just not there right now because me and Ryan for years. I kept saying I'm going out to BC and I'm going to stop at your place on the way. And I mean, when I used to be tight with Macro, I threatened to do that in his place too, but him and me aren't tight anymore. So
yeah.
um,
This thing is like pretty heavy. Like this
actually,
is
that looks
metal
massive.
up here, huh?
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, it's metal up here.
And that was gifted to you, or
Yep.
you? Wow,
I
dude!
was watching my sister's cats
I
for
need better
2 weeks.
friends.
Huh?
I need better friends and family.
Well, my sister brought this back for me, and all I had to do was just watch her 3 cats for 2 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ryan's talking about theory savers. Yeah, and I figure
All right.
with Star Wars theory, everything he tries to do, he puts effort into.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm guessing he puts out a quality product. Star Wars theory, if you guys don't know, on YouTube. I actually like Star Wars theory a lot better 5 years ago when he was one of those guys who read all the books, read all the comics,
Yeah.
read all that non-canon stuff
Mm-hmm.
and regurgitate it and tell us the stories on it. And like he knows it all. He's such a fan of it. And then he made his own Star Wars movie. Like, how cool is that?
Well, that is pretty cool.
Yeah. Of course, he had to do it out of his own pocket. He couldn't make a dime from YouTube off of it, but
Yeah.
there's ways, and he did, But Lucas said that, and Lucasfilm said,
Yeah.
no monetization, or we take it all.
Yep. Yeah.
That is an awesome haul, dude. Oh my goodness.
I'm pretty happy with it. I've been playing with this like pretty much every day since I got it.
Hoarder.
Yep. Yep.
As I got this stuff that just doesn't move behind me, pretty much. But I mean, I have to move it just to make sure there's no dust on it now. I don't know.
Yeah.
This is the longest I've sat in this chair actually in 6 weeks. The first 3 days I was in it all day, and then after that I wouldn't sit in anymore because it bothered. This has been really cool. And thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
Thanks for joining.
I try not to be too much of a bummer.
But,
Hey, what can I do?
yeah.
And next time, Ryan's coming on.
Yeah, Ryan.
Mr. Brick Maniac. Or I'll send the Russian hackers to hack your company. I mean, again, not that I would know anything about that. I only broke into my wife's iPhone. But anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even tell you guys that story offline, did I? Oh, Jesus. 3.5
Eileen
hours.
says behave, so.
Behave, Rick. Hey, you see that? I'm back, see? Because it's not a stream if she's not telling me to behave or watch my body mouth or be nice or be nice to your wife, be nice to your daughter.
Yep.
I was always nice. I'm a nice guy. Lego Minecraft polybag today. Oh, dude. Yeah.
Nice.
I can't believe how many polybags Toys R Us has.
Really?
My local one I went, well, Dufferin Mall, local to me.
Yeah.
I was there the other day. Well, I went there before going to see the cherry blossoms or after, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, I couldn't believe how many were there. I was tempted to buy some there, and it's like I can't start bringing Lego back into the house while I'm trying to. It feels wrong right now. And then when I go look at Funko Pops, and I still have never bought one for myself. I buy it from everyone else. I still haven't. But I saw some new ones. Like, shoot, man, I really like them. They're cool. And I saw these tiny micro Funko Pop things, like 4 in a little blister pack. And it's
really,
like, that's stupid money, but it was still so cool. It's like,
yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
A super good haul.
Yes.
Well, you know what? Next time, I think I got to make sure. I did legitimately. I went to a toy show, man, yesterday.
Yeah,
Like Toys R Us. Like I try, man. I really like. But actually, so the toy show, I found something, but I put it back. He had it was a mega set, Need for Speed, a truck transporter with a car.
Oh.
2012 set. He was selling it for $70 or $80. It's like, if it was $40, I would have bought it on site.
Yeah.
Because there's no one who's going to buy that for $70 off him. It's such a small niche market. But I wasn't in the mood to haggle. I picked it up. I don't like to tell people you've overpriced something.
Yeah.
If I pick it up and I'm clearly showing interest and I put it back, then you know you didn't price it right because you didn't get my sale.
Yeah.
And because it was almost, I went at 12 and it ends at 3. Well, these guys at that time of day, especially the smaller toy shows here in the GTA in the Toronto area, the tables are so expensive that for some of these guys, if they haven't made good money in the first 2 hours, in the last hour or two, they deep discount stuff because they got to cover the cost of their tables.
Mm-hmm.
Just ask Ken, right? Ken did one show, and it's not his fault. The guy who set up the show, very expensive venue, downtown Toronto, right behind City Hall, should have been great, right?
Mm-hmm.
Me and my daughter went. Do you want to know how many people went? And we know for a fact how many went. 99 people. You know how we know? Because the tickets they gave us, they tear off the little wheel. There was like 99 tickets.
Mm-hmm.
It was so badly between Ken and me. We were the only guys. The promoter was not promoting the show.
Wow.
So, and these guys were paying, I think, $150 a table. He lost. Everyone. There wasn't many other people, by the way, who lost because there wasn't many other vendors.
Yeah.
It was more of a cosplay show than it was a toy show. So buyer beware if you're going to start doing toy shows. Go to one first before from the same guy before you commit your own money to a table.
Yeah. There's a big Lego show coming to Edmonton, and I'm excited for it.
When? Do you know?
Where's my phone?
Like end of summer, or you mean sooner?
Midsummer, June.
For me, that's
June 28th. It's a Lego brick that's like a Lego event that's going to be, I forget what it's called.
I wonder if Brixie will be there.
Probably.
If he's not, there's something wrong.
Yeah.
Hey, well, I haven't kept up with him. Is he still on the outs with Lan?
Huh?
Is he still being punished by Lan?
I'm not entirely too sure. I know he got a warehouse.
Oh, so he did finally do it.
He get
33,000 feet or whatever, right?
he got a warehouse and he painted like the walls like blue sky, cloudy to like build a city up.
Okay. I think that's nice when I've seen some people do that or do the blue curtains like Giant Bricks, I think did that. I've seen a bunch of people do it. If you're going to take a basement and do stuff, you might as well, and you're going to build a city, you might as well come up with a skyline
Yeah,
and, clouds or a nighttime thing or whatever. Do something.
yeah.
There's nothing worse
Brickfest Live,
than seeing a city and then seeing the
gray
studs,
walls. Or
yeah,
yeah,
insulation, like
yeah.
finish it. Hey, sheetrock isn't terribly expensive,
No,
you know.
yeah. Brickfest Live.
Brickfest slot. Wow, they went with Brickfest.
Yeah,
That's interesting
FEST. Yeah.
because we used to. Okay, so oh no, it wasn't Brickfest. It was Brickfest. See, we had a French angle to it.
Ah.
Yeah, I think the guy might have been French here in the GTA who ran the original Brickfest that and it died in like 2017. I think it was his last one. It was
Mhm.
the best Lego show for the GTA. I mean, Bricks in the Six is good, and it's an amazing show that Graham has come up with for like he had one in COVID and then he did one last year and he'll do
Yeah.
another this year. But Brickfest was something else. I mean, I think it ran for a decade or whatever. And the way it just drew everyone from like Ottawa and people would fly into it. It was huge for us in
Yeah.
Toronto. I pissed off the guys running the show because you know what I would do?
What?
I packed my backpack full of the poly bags
Oh,
and I'd sell them, right?
yeah.
And I was smart enough to not pull them out on the show floor. I go, listen,
Mhm.
because I go in and buy my own stuff, but I go, listen, at 1 o'clock, I'm going to be outside. You want to buy a Revan? You want to buy Darth Revan in a poly bag? Because I'm walking around the show floor and it's lucky I didn't get killed, right? I'm walking
Yeah.
around with 150 Darth Revans in poly bags. And this is the 2014 poly bag before it got re-released, right?
Yeah.
Because I think the last show was 2017. So it tells you when I had those. And it's like, yeah, I made mad money. And everyone, I tell you, man, they flocked to me. Where's that fat guy with the baseball cap? He's got Darth Revans.
But yeah, like this Lego show that's coming out, it's gonna be on that weekend. And it's just I'm gonna go to that show because obviously, and then
So you got to book your vacation time, dude. Have you done that? You committed?
yes, I did. I did before I found out about this. I booked the first 2 weeks off of July, and this week, that weekend where this Brickfest is coming, is the weekend I hit the Jasper.
So are you tweaking your plans for the show then?
Tweaky, yes. I'm gonna go to the show for a few hours, take some videos, take some pictures for my channel, run back home, hook up to my RV, and just head west.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, wait. Why go back home? Why not just RV to the thing and continue on? Why not?
I don't want to take my RV to the event center.
Oh, it could be tough to park too.
Yeah.
You never know what you're getting into.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, then after that, I'm going to the Rocky Mountains for 2 weeks. I'm gonna live out of my RV for 2 weeks in the Rocky Mountains.
The last time I went through the Rocky Mountains, I was probably 10 years old, and by train, and it was freaking awesome.
Yeah.
So,
I'm gonna start in Jasper, then slowly make my way down the Columbian Icefield, head into Banff, then head over to Golden, stop at the Volkswagen campground that my roommate showed me last year, and then continue going south, and then finish this trip at Crow's Nest Pass.
nice.
Yeah.
That's
And
awesome.
the entire time of doing that, I'm also going to bring my new laptop. I'm going to be recording Camping with Bricks.
Oh, that's right. We had talked
Yeah.
about that as a concept. I think that's a great concept.
Yeah, I'm going to be recording the first set of episodes when I go camping on May Long as well. So,
You know what's funny? I haven't had this discussion with my daughter, but it was something I talked to wifey about months ago. And that was to do a Sprinter van because I've been fascinated with van life forever. And 2 years ago, and Ryan will tell you this before I met you online, that I was looking at getting this old schoolie bus
Hmm.
because there was one about an hour north of me,
Yeah.
and the guy selling it was willing to house it for me in the off seasons. Like that's the best of everything. I can buy
Yeah.
it, own it, fix it, and he'll sit on it when I can, because there's no way I could have it here at my apartment building. That would just kill like 8 parking spots and be stupid. But
Yeah.
and I'm pretty sure the property manager would not appreciate in a building
No.
for 40 families and 40 parking spots that I'd be the dick with taking up 8 parking spots for the bus that doesn't move except for 1 week a year. It
Yep.
might not move on that week because, well, hey, what are the odds it's ever going to move again?
Yeah.
But I gave real thought to it because I was fascinated. I watched so many guys fix these things up, and some of them with some really good results. And
Yep.
I like to think I'm tough enough to even deal with some little issues that might come up. But
Oh, yeah.
now that things are financially different and going to be even more different in the next few months, it's like,
Yeah.
ooh, maybe I should get a Sprinter, put $15,000 worth of insulation and trim, and make it nice, make it
Yeah.
livable for 2 people.
Yeah.
Whether that's me and my daughter making a pilgrimage somewhere, or me and someone a little more special, a little
Yep.
young, you know.
But yeah, even my roommate, he went and got a bus a few years ago, and he's been working on. He's got like a 1995 school bus.
Really.
Really?
And what's nice is like you get some old diesel beasts, and
Oh
these
yeah.
things will just survive everything. There's really nothing to them wiring wise or
Yep.
electronics wise. They just work
And the
and
best.
easy to fix.
Oh yeah, and the best part about his is his already has a brand new Cummins diesel engine in it.
Dude, he's already halfway home.
Yeah. He's been
I mean,
working up
his
the
biggest
interior.
problem is probably just fixing rust.
Yep. He's got most of the rest already taken care of.
Oh,
He's just
wow.
framing the inside now, and it's just painting the outside and done.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what I'll do. All Bricks County's going to end. I'm just going to become Van Life Rick.
Bricks on
Van
the
Life
road. There you
Lego.
go.
Van Life
Yep.
Lego. There we go. No, I don't know. I spent too long building All Bricks Count.
It'll stay here.
It will live no matter what in some form or fashion, even if it's
Yeah.
just a once a month thing. But
Oh, yeah.
I do want to get back to once a week at least, and maybe
Oh,
New
yeah.
Bricks once a month. That's kind of my goal. We'll see how that pans out.
Yep.
I'll finish the astronaut. I'll do the train for the sponsor. If I can make the sponsor happy, then I'll get a lot of cool stuff this year.
Yeah.
If not, then I'll go back to Lego and Mega and AliExpress. Actually, I don't want to do AliExpress no more. I'm done.
Done with AliExpress.
I am. You know what?
Hmm.
That this horrible tragedy that's happened.
Yeah.
Made me stop looking at Amazon. Made me stop looking at AliExpress. Like I was looking because I'm always shopping the deals.
Yeah.
I kicked some habits, and that's actually been good. But I've been in the Lego store once a week, every week.
Yeah.
That's not true. The last 3 weeks I've been in there because I'm walking again, right?
Which is good
Yeah.
that you're walking again.
Well, dude,
Oh yeah.
it's life. It is. You wouldn't think it. You wouldn't
Yeah.
think it. For those that can do it, and I'm not going to suggest it's easy, but if you can do it, it'll change your life. And you don't got to do 2 hours or an hour and a half like I do. Because if people aren't walking at all,
Hmm.
20 minutes a day will change their life. But
Yeah.
I was already a certain physical level. I needed to do more though because of how much I was putting here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. When I saw earlier this year, I was creeping on 300 pounds. It's like, okay, let's work on that. Let's bring that down.
Well, I don't know if I must have told the story before on my channel, but it's like 2 or 3 years ago when I did this the last time.
Hmm.
A decision I made last time, which helped me this time, because of course, last summer I put some back on, not all of it, but I put some back on, and
Yeah.
that's fine. But a decision I made then that helped me now was when I went from the 44 jeans down to the 32 jeans, right? The waist. And wifey
Yep.
goes at the time, well, what are we going to do? Because she generally kept my lowest weight jeans, my medium, and then my heavy. Like, so, you know, you put on weight in the winter, you put those back on. And I told her, get rid of them. She
Mhm.
goes, why? I go, because as soon as this stuff doesn't fit and it gets like restrictive or whatever, or I don't like it, or I get too vain about it or something, then I'll fix my problem again. And I did. Because
Mhm.
October, it's like, okay, turkey date. I knew I was putting on the weight again. And it's like, okay, I'm gonna have a great dinner, but then I'll do a reset the next day.
Yeah.
But then it's like I dressed up and I put whatever on. It's like I don't feel as good as I should. Pain and that's the thing. No matter how much I talk about the numbers,
Yeah.
which for me are important, but they're not ultimately important for people. I don't want people to think that's most important. It's not.
Mhm.
But it's pain management. I've
Yeah.
been standing all my life. I've been lifting all my life. Things hurt. Broken stuff.
Oh yeah.
And it's like I don't want to take drugs for pain.
Yeah.
I've taken enough for headaches and migraines my whole life that just doing what I do now, like I have no arthritic pain.
Yeah.
It's gone. Um, this is 95% better
Nice.
because this was an injury that happened from a torn pec that was not properly fixed. That's my
Oh yeah.
bad. And when that did heal, it turned out I was doing bad stuff to protect the shoulder because that's all connected and that screwed up the shoulder. But the walking, the intermittent fasting, I don't count calories. I did
Mhm.
in the beginning, but once you do and you figure out your numbers, then you don't need to do it. It doesn't have to be a daily thing.
Yeah.
And you don't have to do what I do every day. That's bullshit too. But it's easier for me to do it every day because it keeps me disciplined.
Yeah.
And then if I want to do whatever, sometimes I do whatever. I don't care. But ideally, I want to do it every day because it's easier for me. But it's pain management because I can't keep going on, waking up, go, and trying to pour myself into the car in the morning because I can't bend
Yeah.
over or my knees hurt or my hips hurt. No. And I'm proud of
Yeah.
you, dude. Those are not small changes you're making.
No. Yeah.
The fact you moved the needle, that's good stuff.
Yeah.
And use that as inspiration to get
Yeah.
to whatever your goal is. Like, so my coworkers were asking because I hit my number, right? I
Yeah.
hit my number yesterday. And then what did I do last night? I went out for sushi. I didn't look at a scale today, and I won't. I won't look at a scale for a week. I'm not stupid because
Yeah.
that'll mess with your head. So don't ever do that. You look at a scale every day if you're like you're being super disciplined, but as soon as you're not, don't look at it because that next day will mess with your head. Don't do it.
Mhm.
Why? It doesn't make sense. You wait a couple days, it'll level out, and it'll be like you never did anything.
Yeah.
So, um,
Oh
but
yeah. It's
use that inspiration, man, to whatever your goal is to move up or down. Because people say, "What are you going to do now?" Ideally, I'm going to level,
yeah.
stay a little bit for a while like this, and then I'll decide: do I go down another 11 for that ultimate goal, or do I start, lifting and trying to build some of this back
Mhm.
up?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, because it's like the long truck rides have been making my legs hurt a lot and haven't been walking as much. So I've been walking a lot more. And since now it's warmer out, I've been taking my bike out too.
yeah, people keep asking me, "Am I getting on the bike again?"
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm ever getting back on the bike. I
I
really don't.
know.
This I don't think is my problem now.
Yeah.
Now it's this.
Yeah.
I'm afraid. Straight.
Hmm.
I'm just afraid. My fear, my mortality is like I'm not there yet.
Yeah.
Just because of what happened afterwards, and like I was having these weird things with the car. It's like, come on, man. This is just. I know I'm paranoid, but still, it's like
Hmm.
I feel like I was being pulled the wrong way. It's like, come on, man. I got
Yeah.
more stuff to do. Leave me alone. Well, I'm not ready. I'm too good looking right now. I got to have some fun with this big body of mine.
Yeah.
I need to have some fun, man. I'm sick of getting the constant pain and I can't see the end of it. And that's the
Mhm.
thing. I know I harp on the numbers, but it's not the numbers. It's the pain management.
Mhm.
That's why I've done what I've done to my body. And 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 I've helped people too. A lot of people.
Yeah.
For me, it works. I've got diabetic friends who are like practically diabetes free. Like they're not
Nice.
taking, they're not taking the insulin anymore. They're just not having the issues. It's tough
Nice.
because the system is not designed to help people get off
Nope.
that shit.
Yeah.
It's designed to keep you on it. And I know these are sound bites and people say it all the time. But it's true.
It is.
All that stuff's true. I
Right?
take
You don't make money from healthy people. You make money from sick people.
I do take, watch this. This is going to shock you. Let's see
Mhm.
if I get a picture of this. Okay, where's my camera? Okay, let's see. So,
Jeez.
supplements, ridiculous, right?
Yeah.
That's not all I take. And I take pretty much everything on that screen too. Now,
Jeez.
first screen
Yeah.
is a dozen vitamins, right?
Yeah.
Potassium, magnesium, zinc, iron, lots of stuff. Great. Okay. The second screen, I call it my cheat sheet, my boosters, right? Testosterone booster, because I won't take testosterone replacement therapy.
Mhm.
I'm over 50. Your numbers come down.
Yeah.
Plus, our diet and soy and other things have screwed up man's everything.
Yep.
But I refuse to take TRT to stop. And it's not because I have an issue with people juicing or doing other stuff, because TRT is amazing. The problem is, I know too many people who take TRT and then within 2 years get cancer.
Yeah.
Straight up. TRT, they feel amazing, bigger muscles, they're over 50 and building mass, and then cancer 2 years
Yeah.
without fail. It's like, no, well, I won't do it. I don't need it.
Yeah.
And then the other things are caffeine and green tea and B12 or B100. But these are all well researched things. There's
Yeah.
a lot of studies on what they can and can't do. No real issues there. And the only reason I take so many of them is because while I'm doing what I'm doing, I want to make sure I don't miss out on stuff. Because one reason a lot of people get big,
Yeah.
and the reason you'll eat more, is your body wants something that you
Mhm.
don't necessarily know what it wants. You just think you're hungry, but it wants salt, or it wants sugar, or it wants iron, or it wants whatever, building blocks for stuff, right? You don't know
Yeah.
what it wants. So people think they're craving sugar.
Mhm.
So they eat rices, starch, cake, candy, whatever. Sources of sugar, one way or the other, right?
Yeah.
I'll tell people, you take your finger, wet it, put a little salt on it, put it under your tongue. In a minute, you won't be hungry. You won't have a craving for whatever your garbage is. And by the way, that works the same way. So if you got a salt problem
Yeah.
and you're not supposed to have so much sodium, take a little sugar and it goes away.
Hmm.
People 200 years ago,
Yeah.
for dental problems, okay,
Okay.
were putting a little bit of sugar, because guess it's a great trick for your mind.
Mhm.
Hey, a little sweet and you forget you got a problem. Oh, you forget you got this horrible toothache, right? It's sweet, right?
Yeah.
Well, they were also you can look this up. Some people were sucking on mice. A mouse. Think about it. And we had the Great Plague and all this garbage in our lives, right? What people have done over the years is crazy, but some weird shit worked. Sometimes just because of what it screwed with you, it diverted your attention or whatever.
Yeah.
But can you imagine sucking on a dead mouse or sucking on a mouse? Yeah,
God.
you'd forget your dental problem too, I think, if I put a mouse in your mouth, right?
Yeah. They're like, nope, I don't have no problem.
I
Nope,
got
nope,
no
nope,
more
nope,
toothache.
nope.
Nope, I'm going home now. No, you know.
Yeah.
But most cavemen died from dental problems, not from the Tyrannosaurus Rex eating their head. They died from dental problems. Think about it. Like,
Yeah.
No, there's a lot of little tweaks and hacks you can do, but what you're doing, hey, I'm proud, man. That's great.
Thanks.
And and baby steps, and don't.
Yep.
And hey, you go out, you have whatever this weekend with your friends or whatever. Who cares?
Yeah.
Could you reset? Look how many times I've done it.
Yeah.
I'm over 50 now. I'm actually in the best shape probably of my life, which is kind of scary
Yeah.
because I've posted the photos 275, 295, 305. I mean, and then the problem is any photos over that, I can't tell you the weight because guess what? You don't weigh yourself when you're that heavy.
Yep.
Scales break and you're embarrassed and you don't want to know that number because once you know the number, then you got a problem, right? If
Yeah.
you don't see it, you don't got a problem. But man,
Oh,
you keep that up.
Thanks. Will do. I will.
And and by the way, like saying it out loud and posting that shit, like that makes you accountable. See, because now people know, and then they poke at you and go, "Hey, you've been eating a few too many sandwiches again, right?" Those Wendy's burgers are, you might want to go with the smaller one.
I actually haven't gone to any fast food places in like months.
By the way, then perfect, because
like
I'm doing my best not to do that as well. Like it's not, and by the way, talk about it's expensive. McDonald's, $42. What the hell? When did that happen in my life?
Yeah, no kidding.
The week after she passed, we were coming home with the urn, and then my daughter wanted to go to McDonald's. So I said, "Okay, we'll go through the drive-through," and we're done. It was $42. I cried, man. And she goes, "You okay, Daddy?" I go, "Yeah," and she thought it was because of what we were holding. It's like, no, it's because of fucking dinner. $42 at McDonald's for two people.
Man.
Yeah. To be fair, we bought extra ice cream or something, but
fair.
Son wants me to go to a homeopath for a complete checkup. Costs $3,000. I'm not going to discount going to a homeopath because I take supplements and all this stuff. But I've also been doing this on and off since college. My extreme bike riding days, like to the falls and stuff, this comes and goes. I was telling my lady friend this the other night, like, because I showed her those. That's why I have those two photos on my phone right now, just to show what I do take. Because it's not just intermittent fasting. It's not just 2 meals. It's not just making sure, like, okay, right now for my body weight, 2,500 to 3,000 calories what I need because I'm active, right? If I wasn't active, 2,200 maybe. I know the numbers, I know the science, but it's like, but because I'm active and I'm depleting a lot of minerals, get those minerals in, your body won't be craving them, and you're going to eat less anyway. And there's other cool stuff. You like pickles?
Yeah.
Dude, you get a jar of pickles.
Yep.
You can eat a whole damn jar of pickles, and it ain't even going to move a needle for you because, like, a pickle might be 5 or 10 calories. You get the biggest pickles you can get, crunchy. You get everything you want. Something that'll fill your stomach. Something that's good for your gut biome. Something that'll give you water. It's going to have a little salt. If you got a salt problem, be careful. Whatever.
Yeah.
But you can get very low salt brines and pickles. Like, that's out there. So it's the greatest cheat snack you're ever going to have. Big ass pickles.
Yeah.
This is, I've done all this shit.
Oh yeah. One more thing. I'm a Costco member now. I've been
dude,
for like the past 2 months.
Your fresh food.
Huh?
Fresh food, your meats, your veggies, your fruits.
Yeah.
Watch out for the big things of cheese and the big things of the salamis, like, because that's what right. And don't get me wrong, man. I've got 2 bags of pepperettes in the fridge. I am not clean eating to get this way. It's the intermittent fasting, and then my supplements to fill any holes.
Yeah.
I want to eat clean. It's not easy. And now that there's only 2 of us and not 3, cooking is harder. I put $500 into my pantry, and it's stuff in cans and boxes and stuff because my little girl can't cook for me, and I barely cook anymore.
Yeah.
I'm done. And I don't want to go I don't want to go to McDonald's because that's 2
No.
blocks. I don't want to go Dairy Queen across the street. So I'd rather go to my pantry, take
Yeah.
a Chef Boyardee, 300, 400 calories. It's not great. It's not good nutrition.
Yeah.
Take a can of Chef Boyardee, get one sausage from the fridge or one chicken breast from the fridge, and something else, and I got a meal.
Yeah.
You can do it. You can do it cheap. You can do it easy.
Oh yeah.
Thank you so much for having me on, though. This has been great.
No problem. Take cooking lessons. Meet some
So,
ladies.
Eileen,
I'm trying to meet ladies.
I'm hoping. Now, I made the mistake of advertising this on my channel, but I'm hoping my lady friends aren't watching my shit. I didn't post it on my Richard Martin account. I only posted it on Albrecht's account.
Yeah.
So, hoping. I thought about posting on my Richard Martin. Oh, shit. I'm not going to do that because there's a reason I did the separate accounts, like so that all the non-Lego people wouldn't be inundated with all my garbage.
Yeah.
But absolutely, today I was looking into that lessons because how cool would it be for me to make a slick meal? You know, it's like impressive. But I don't know. It's not that I can't cook. Before my daughter was born, I was the cook because I was 2.5 hours before my wife. It's just the schedule. Things changed, and it's like, oh,
worked out.
Yeah, I didn't have to cook anymore. Plus, she was a better cook anyway. But I did. I had my 5 or 6 meals.
Yeah.
Of course, you get repetitive, unfortunately. But hey, still better than Chef Boyardee. But no, that's what I got.
Yeah. Oh, well, I gotta go and get groceries still because I haven't done my grocery shopping, haven't done my laundry yet.
What time is it for you, man? Because it's 9:30ish my time in Toronto.
7:30.
Oh, 7:30. So you still got time. All right.
Yeah,
so
I
you
still got time, but
get to Costco before they close if they're still open for you.
I was just gonna go to Sobeys here in town.
Oh yeah, you like?
I mainly just go to Costco just for fuel.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here
you can't get to the Costco field. I think 2 of them have the gas stations, and they're just lined up forever.
Oh yeah.
Even when I had a membership, never did it. I don't think I ever did it once. I can't line up. I don't go to my Petro 2 block away if I see 2 cars in front of the pump. I don't. I just don't. I can't.
Fair.
I can't line up.
One time I was over at the Costco field line, and I'm filling up. My tank's 121-liter tank. So I'm like filling up right from empty. So I'm just sitting there. I'm about halfway, and I hear a horn going off, like the guy behind me. Like, so 2 cars behind me. And it's like, who's honking and why? Like, whatever. Then the people behind me go around me. I'm just about to finish up. Like, mine's getting there. The guy behind me honks his horn again. It's just like, I'm just finishing up. Can't you just have a bit of patience and wait? So, put the nozzle away, hop in my truck, and go to start my truck, and the truck does not detect my key fob.
Oh my god.
It's like,
my biggest fear, by the way. Like, it is legitimately my biggest fear.
And it's like, I got the fob right here. I'm like smacking it. Come on, turn on, come on. Pulled it apart, pulled the battery out. And like the dude just goes and wails on the horn. Just wails on the horn. It's just like, I'm trying.
I still have my second key fob because, yeah, I know I have 2 key fobs because, well, you should have 2 people.
Oh, yeah.
And I feel weird, like, I don't know what I should do with the second one. Should I put it on her old keys? Because I do have them hanging up because it's the backup key set. And it's like, I don't know what to do, man. I'm such a mess. I don't know. We're still, this is what I'm saying. We're literally trying to figure out these parts of our lives.
Yeah.
Just the things you're used to, right?
Yeah.
But so like for me with the Toyota, if the battery dies, you pull out the little stubby key that's built into the fob. I can get in the door, and then you take the key fob and you put it over the push button starter.
Okay.
And it'll start apparently.
But
I'm so afraid of having to do that one day. Haven't had to do that on the last 2.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm afraid of that. That's my biggest fear.
No, yeah. Definitely.
I don't like all this. I like some of the tech. I gotta admit, like, because right now my head's not in the right place. I've been checking when I've been going out for the last 2 weeks. Like, is my phone locked or my car locked? And I can check it. Like, thank God.
Yeah.
Twice it hasn't been. Like, oh shit, lock. Okay,
Yeah. Anywho,
let's shut her down, man. You got
Yep.
talking to do, and I technically have work in the morning. I don't want to talk to
All
her.
right. All right, everyone.
Someone a
for
little
watching.
younger than Eileen. What? Is she gonna kill me? Richard.
Have a
Night,
good night, everyone.
Take it easy.
This is the way.
Shazam.